see all these complete dickheads, many of them tonight on social media. They've got too much to say for himself.
He's got to do better. He's got to push the guy back, but he's taking a lot of punches.
They've stopped it! Phil
How's it going, lads? Today we're diving into a topic that's been on my mind for the last couple of weeks. Is Matchroom Boxing falling apart? The powerhouse led by Eddie Hearn,
Come on, motherfuckers!
who built some of the biggest stars in British boxing, is now seemingly on shaky ground. In the wake of Anthony Joshua's shocking defeat to Daniel Dubois at Wembley, the cracks in Matchroom's foundation are becoming harder to ignore. For those of you who missed it, Joshua, a two-time heavyweight champion and one of the biggest names in the sport, was expected to handle Daniel Dubois with ease, but what unfolded was nothing short of shocking. Dubois not only held his own, but he stopped Joshua, handing him a crushing defeat and delivering a major blow to Eddie Hearn's promotional machine. This defeat was just one of many in what feels like a string of high-profile losses for Matchroom's stable. Let's not forget recently Joe Cordina, another shining star under the Matchroom banner, who faced defeat in his title defense, or Subriel Matias, the powerhouse fighter from Puerto Rico, who was expected to tear through his opposition but instead found himself on the wrong side of a decision. These losses aren't just bad luck, they point to a much deeper problem that Hearn and his team are facing. So what's happening behind the scenes at Matchroom? Has the matchmaking strategy that once seemed so untouchable become their Achilles heel? Let's rewind to the 1st of June. Matchroom vs Queensbury 5v5 event was set in Saudi Arabia. For those of you who watched it, you'll remember the build-up.
June 1st represents 30 years of rivalry in the sport of boxing. Losing is not an option, and if it is, it may be a while before you see me again.
Matchroom was coming into this event with big talk, heavy predictions, and a sense of invincibility.
5 of my best.
5 of my best.
June 3rd. Right, boys.
This is everything.
We want to win this.
Let's go.
But what we saw was a different story. Queensbury, led by Frank Warren, didn't just win the event, they absolutely dominated it. It was a clean sweep, with Queensbury fighters outclassing their Matchroom counterparts in every bout. The message was clear. Queensbury promotion is on the rise, and Eddie Hearn's once mighty empire is showing signs of decline. For years, Eddie Hearn was seen as the kingmaker of British boxing. He brought in big names, packed out arenas, and made himself a key figure in global boxing promotion. But now Hearn seems to be in a dilemma. His biggest names are losing at critical moments, and in the world of boxing, momentum is everything. If your stars can't win, the whole operation starts to look vulnerable. Even his confidence in pitting his fighters against rival promoters, whether it's Queensbury or Boxer, every time Matchroom goes head to head with the competition lately, they come up short. And while Eddie Hearn is still one of the biggest names in the sport, it feels like he's lost his magic touch that once made Matchroom invincible. Now back to the big question. What does Anthony Joshua's loss to Dubois mean for the future of Matchroom boxing? Joshua has been the poster boy for Eddie Hearn for over a decade. He's packed out stadiums, sold millions in pay-per-views, and helped elevate Matchroom to global prominence. But with this latest defeat, AJ's stock is undoubtedly dropping, and when the cornerstone of your promotion is slipping, it's a bad sign for the rest of the stable. The fallout from this fight is massive. Joshua was supposed to be the one who could still hold his own against the likes of Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk, but after being stopped by Dubois, the question now is, what's next for Joshua? What does this mean for British boxing? This could be the dawn of a new era in British boxing, with Queensbury riding high and Boxer making waves. The old guard, Matchroom, seems to be faltering. Will Eddie Hearn find a way to rebuild, or is this the beginning of the end? One thing's for sure, boxing fans are in for a wild ride in the upcoming months. Can Hearn bounce back, or will we see other promoters seize this opportunity and take over the British boxing scene? On the 12th of October, we have Dmitry Bivol, a Matchroom fighter, taking on Artur Beterbiev for the undisputed light heavyweight championship, and this could be either a massive win for Eddie Hearn and Matchroom boxing, or another one of his superstars taking their first defeat. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.
He said that I could suck his nuts one by one.
Hairy
Well,
nuts.
I'm not really into hairy nuts or nuts at all, but